Dear 8th standard students, welcome back to this video section of Maths Term 3. Now we are going to solve exercise 6.2. Here we discuss about the histogram and frequency polygon. Let us get into the session.
Look at this exercise 6.2. Here we discuss about the histogram. A histogram is a graph representation of a continuous frequency distribution. Which one? Continuous frequency distribution. Histogram contains a set of rectangles. See here, set of rectangles, the base of which is the length of class interval. Base is the length of the class interval. So it is class interval, and the frequency in each class interval in its height. So the frequency is in each class interval in its height. It is used for group data. It is used for group data. No gap between the rectangles. In bar graph, it has the gap for each one, but in histogram, no gap between the rectangles. So listen. 0, for example, 0 to age 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. This age group of peoples, how many people are there? 0 to 10, 11 members, and 10 to 20, 9 members, 20 to 30, 8 members, 30 to 40, 12 members, and 40 to 50, 14 members. How will you represent in the graph? Means, listen, it is class interval, no? It is denoted the age. So, it is age. Next, number of people. It is number of people. Next thing, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Listen, this is lower limit and then it is upper limit. So 0 to 10 means it is upper limit, and this one is lower limit in class interval. It is class interval. It is class interval. The first number is lower limit and the next number is upper limit. Listen, the first class interval, which one is the upper limit? 10. So next lower limit is 10. So continuously it comes up. So it is continuous frequency distribution. We can make the graph histogram of continuous frequency distribution only. So first look at this. It is check whether it is continuous or discontinuous. Discontinuous means we have to convert into continuous by adjustment table. Listen, now 0 to 10, 0 to 10, how many members? 11 members. So here only 11. So which the maximum number is 50. So scale units 10, 20, 30. So 1 centimeter equal to 10 units. And 11, 9, 8, 12, 14. Here the maximum number is 14. So take the scale units as y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 2 members. It denotes the members, no? So 2 members. Here x-axis as the age and y-axis as the number of people. And this is the histogram. Now a frequency polygon. How will you draw the frequency polygon means draw the histogram first, and then frequency polygon is a line graph for the graphical representation of the frequency distribution. Listen, from here we have to draw frequency polygon, that is the center is next. Next center place this one, so then this one, and then 14 to next to this one. So this is the frequency polygon. Now let me see the exercise sums. First question, which of the following data can be represented in a histogram? Listen, first one, the number of mountain climbers in the age group 20 to 60 in Tamil Nadu. Listen, they given the class interval 20 to 60. So it can be represented in a histogram. So yes. Next one, production of cycles in different years. In between which years? They given means it can be represented in a histogram, but they did not given the limits, so that is no. Next one, number of students in each class of a school. So here also they did not given the limits. Number votes polled from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. They given the limits. So we can represent it in a histogram. So yes. Next, the wickets fallen from 1 over to 5th over in one day cricket match. It is also yes. Next one, fill in the blanks. The total area of the histogram is dash to the total frequency of the given data. Total area of the histogram is proportional to the, so proportional to the total frequency of the given data. A graph that displays the data that changes continuously over the periods of time is histogram. Next one, histogram is a graphical representation of which group, which data, that is group data. Group data, that is the answer. Third sum, in a village there are 570 people who have cell phones. An NGO survey their cell phone usage. Based on this survey, a histogram is drawn. Answer the following questions. Listen, they given the histogram. Here x-axis is the number of hours and y-axis denotes the number of people cell phone use. Next, scale units. X-axis 1 centimeter equal to 1 hour and y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 100 people. Listen, 1 to 2 hours. 1 to 2 hours. How many people use the cell phone? 110 members, 10 people. And 2 to 3 hours. How many people means 220 people use the cell phones. 3 to 4 hours, 400 people use the cell phone. 4 to 5 hours, 180, and 5 to 6 hours, 100, and 6 to 7 hours, 50 people use the cell phones. Listen, how many people use the cell phone for less than 3 hours? Less than 3 hours, how many people use the cell phone? So here 3 hours, so 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. How many people? 110 that is 1 to 2 hours, and 2 to 3 hours 220. Totally how much? 330 people. That is the answer. Next one. How many people use the cell phone for more than 5 hours? So here 5 hours. More than 5 hours means after the 5 hours means 6 and 7. 5 to 6 and 6 to 7. 5 to 6 how many members? 100. And 6 to 7 how many members means 50. Totally 150 people use the cell phone more than 5 hours. And then third one, are people using cell phone for less than 1 hour? Less than 1 hour, there is no people use the cell phone less than 1 hour. So that is answer no. Fourth sum, draw a histogram for the following data. They given the table column, class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Number of students 5, 15, 23, 20, 10, 7. Listen, before we draw the histogram, check whether it is continuous frequency distribution 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So, the given data is, write down, the given data is a continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution, and we can take the class interval as x-axis and number of students, that is respective frequency, on y-axis. The class intervals are drawn on x-axis and respective frequency, that is number of students, on y-axis. So write down now here class interval, and this one is the number of students. Number of students. That is y-axis. Now write down the scale units. X-axis 1 centimeter equal to, listen, the maximum class interval is 16. So take 10 units in 1 centimeter, and y-axis 23 is the maximum number. So y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 5 units. Listen, now draw the histogram 0 to 10. 0 to 10, how much? 5. So draw the rectangle 0 to 10, 5. 0 to 10, 5. Next, 10 to 20, 15. 10 to 20, 15. Draw the rectangle for that. 10 to 20, 15. That is 5, and here 15. Next one, 23. Listen, 20 to 30, 23. 20, after 2 lines, 21, and then 2 lines 22 and then 2 lines 23. So 2 lines denotes 1 unit. So 1, 2, 3. Here only 3. Sixth line is denotes 23. After 20, sixth line denotes the 23 units. Next one, 30 to 40, 20. 30 to 40, 20. So here 20 and draw the rectangle. Here 23 and here 20. Next one, 40 to 50, 10. 40 to 50, 10. Next 50 to 67. So after 5, 2 lines 6 and then 2 lines 7. So after 4 lines we draw the line, that is 7. Now just shade the rectangle box, it looks very neat. Shade this means we get the histogram like this. So that is the answer. Fifth sum, construct a histogram from the following distribution of total marks of 40 students in a class. Listen, they given the marks 90 to 110, 9 members, 9 students, 110 to 130, 5 students, 130 to 150, 10 students, 150 to 170, 7 students, 170 to 190, 4 students, 190 to 210, 6 students. Listen, 90 to 110, 110 to 130, 130 to 150. So it is continuous frequency distribution. And what is the class interval? 90 to 110, that is 20 units. So listen, write down first the given data is a continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution. The class intervals, that is marks drawn on x-axis and its respective frequency, that is number of students on y-axis. Now write down, it is the origin, here origin, and the x-axis denotes the marks, and y-axis denotes number of students. Now listen, scale units. One x-axis 1 centimeter equal to how much difference? 20 units. And then y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. Here 2, 4, 6. So 2 units. Now draw the histogram. 90 to 110. How many students? 9 students. In between 8 and 10, that is a thick line is there, no? That is 9. Here only. Here 90 to 110. 90 to 110, 9 here. That is 9. Next 110 to 130, that is 5. 2, here 3, 4, 5. In between 4 and 6, there is 5. Draw the rectangle, that is 5. Next one, 130 to 150, 10. Next one, 150 to 170, 7. 6 and 8, that is 7. Next one, 170 to 190, 4. Here 4. Next one, 190 to 210, 6. Here 6. Now shade it. So here, that is x axis, x dash, y dash, and that is here origin, and draw the histogram like this. That is the answer.